Morning guys, June 9th, 2025. So here I got a call for a leaking water pipe. I worked at this lady's house before. She's got a well, and you know, a lot of the copper pipe is old, and I've been over there, and every so often she'll call me with a leak. She'll do a patch job on it, call me, and go over there and cut it out, get it fixed for her. I worked for her, did some stuff for her in the past, changed the water tank, fixed her well pipe in, and did some water leaks for her before. I think a lot of that stuff was M tubing. There was a short amount of time where you could use M tubing, which is like half as thick as hell. It was a few years that they allowed it. And usually them are the houses that you run into problems with because the pipe is just so thin. Plus the well water eats away at it. So we'll go cut it out, cut out the section. Looks like it's right next to some PVC pipe, CPVC. Sent me a picture of it. 1/2-inch female adapter and a ball valve. I'll have to cut it out, put a ball valve and a female adapter in. And there's a male adapter on a CPVC I could attach to. So we'll go cut out what's bad and replace it. Not rocket science. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Cash money. Well, this Molly's all fluffy again. I gave her a good bath and combed her out, and she's all. I gotta keep up with her combing her because she can get a little matted if I don't keep up with her combing, the brushing. Oh, she's like a cotton ball. Anyway, we'll get you some shots over there. See the leaker right there. She's gonna we shut the water off. We're gonna drain it down and take that stuff. That's the cold. Well, I got a bleeder right there. That's the cold.
How you doing?
I'm okay. You been alright?
Yeah, really good.
I'm alright, the world's all wrong.
I know.
We got a bucket here, so that might be an easy fix. Now, where does this valve go to?
This comes in the house. It's cold water coming in the house.
Okay, so you want a ball valve here? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's before the bathroom and everything. I can just shut off everything.
It's easy to shut right there. Okay. You miss working? No.
What?
You miss working?
Not at all. No.
That was a tough job anyway.
Yeah, I'm helping my my cousins are getting older, so they're almost 80, so and they have health issues. Like one of them had, their sisters, one of them had a heart attack and about a month ago, and I'm taking her up to Boston to a specialist up there soon. We're working on getting the appointment, and then she has adult kids that she lives with, and they're taking care of her. You know what I mean? But I think she'll be fine once they regulate her medications and everything. There was some damage, but they had to put a stent in because she had a blockage. And then her
great.
sister has COPD and emphysema really, really bad from smoking for 20 years when she was younger. She stopped like 20 years ago, but she's not married and she doesn't have any kids or anything. And she is really, really bad. So she's in the hospital right now. So I've been going every day to see her. And
So you're like a mother hen.
yeah, I don't even know if she'll be able to go home because she can't breathe. Even when she eats, she can't breathe. It's like right near the end, you know? So I told her, I said, if they recommend a rehab, because I've been cooking for her and a little bit here and there every week. I cook like a meal or two for her. But I said, hey, if they gonna send you to a rehab, I'm like, you should go. Because she was just in the hospital like 6 weeks ago. And she was in a couple other times, like July and August. So I'm like, if they recommend a rehab, you should go. Because, I'm afraid of her going home,
A little bit of play in that, not a lot. I might have to put a slip couple in there. Yeah, not easy.
But a lot of my relatives, they're all getting old,
Yeah. Getting to be old buzzards.
But it's easy to help her out because she's the one in the family that used to help everyone.
Oh, she would help everybody?
Oh, yeah.
So you don't mind helping her out?
Not at all, no. Because she always did everything for everyone.
Well, that's good.
And
Time to pay back a little
And
bit,
she'd
right?
always, all the people in the family that were poor things, she'd always, do everything for them,
Yeah.
So,
Well, good for her.
and she's very appreciative, so, I said to her, hey, maybe that's the reason why I retired, so I could help you out, so.
Yeah.
But my whole family's happy, I'm helping, all her siblings, because they all have a lot of medical issues, and they can't help her because one had a heart attack, she can't drive. Now, the other one, it's like he's taking care of ago, but they smoked 20, 25 years,
Yeah, and it caught up to him.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a good idea to be smoking.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
I smoked about a month in college.
I never liked it. I used to crawl up on a fire escape and smoke the whole flipping pack when I was in high school.
Yeah.
When I was really young, that shit was gross.
Yeah, I know.
Smoke one after another.
I would just smoke in college, like I said, for about a month. If I go out with friends that smoked and they were drinking and everything, I'd be like, oh, I'll have one. Oh.
Gross.
Glad I stopped.
I can't take it anymore. I think it's just flipping gross. The smell of it?
Yeah, I know. Hey, I can't stand when people are smoking marijuana in the car in front of you and it smells like your car. I'm like, that is crazy. Like, they're driving a truck in front of you, they're smoking marijuana, and it's smelling up your car.
Oh, it's legal now.
It's like craziest thing.
It's legal now.
I know, but it's like, you're actually driving at the bank, and the car in front of you, you're waiting in line, car in front of you, or at the pharmacy, the car in front of you, they're smelling so much that it's smelling up your car.
I wonder if it's legal to. I don't think it's illegal to smoke and drive, is it?
I don't think so, but everyone does. Everyone, it's like crazy.
Well, the fucking potheads.
I'm like, you can't even wait till you pull over. You have to constantly smoke. It's
The
like,
flipping potheads. You know?
yeah, and plus it's gonna make them not motivated, and yeah.
I don't need any more. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna let that thing cool down a little bit because it's still a little flipping hot. Looks like that valve might be leaking by. It's dripping. It's a leaker. What's that there? Hope I can get it in there. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Not easy, it's all I could say. I shut that little off. Keeps dripping. You got everything open upstairs, right?
Yeah, I do. I did. I flushed the toilet, I opened the tub, and the sink in the bathroom, and the sink in the kitchen, so that's it. And then down there I did that.
Throw them out, you know.
You can just throw it in that bucket there.
This one?
Yeah, if the water table's high, it just overflows it drips down.
Yeah, drugs is crazy, huh? That fentanyl shit. Scary. You know, and everybody gets involved with that, doing drugs, and kills them.
Yeah, and you see some of those celebrities, they seem like they have it all, you know, money and, you know, everything, and they get into that because they can pay for it, and then they
get involved with it.
end
Takes
up like
them out,
a train wreck.
right?
Yeah.
You don't miss working.
No. Well, like I said, I'm
Most
pretty,
people I talk to that are retired enjoy it. They like it.
yeah, I'm pretty busy. Like I said, I walk my dog twice a day. I clean the house. I run errands. I do everything. You just don't have to do everything and rush. Like this morning, I went to the dump. I had my coffee. I ran to the dump, showered, got the money, and then came back here. And then later on today, I'm gonna go to the hospital, see my cousin. I gotta go to Mahoney's in.
Get some carpenter stuff.
Yeah, for Cuddy Hunk, because the stupid starlings went up in my soffit vent, so they broke a hole through it. So I got to get some pieces of soffit vent and pieces of trim.
What happened?
Stupid starling birds
Oh, the
broke open
birds.
the soffit vent and making a nest up in the soffit vent.
I had one in my dryer vent. The little louver, one of the louvers fell off.
Yeah.
And the sucker was going up in there. A blackbird, he was in there. I could hear him in there. Little bugger. And it was up high, so I had to get a ladder and... Little bugger. I had to evict his ass. Yeah. I had to evict him. I don't know, hopefully I don't break this sucker.
So,
Take this apart.
I gotta go do that, and then I gotta swing by my brother's house to make sure he's trying to grow grass seed because he hooked into that water line in Westport.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You don't have the well anymore?
Well, he still has a well right now, but they ran it into his house. And,
Who's that? Your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah, so,
He called me, he wanted me to tie in the lines. I said, you're better off calling someone that's in town and
yeah.
gotta pull a permit and all that bullshit.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Pain in the ass.
So
Better off with the water coming in than the well water.
definitely because
I think.
He was having all that water was it was clogging. Remember, he had the filter put in because it was clogging up his washing machine, and it was.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that water had because it was such a shallow well, it had bacteria in it. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he had to have it tested a few times, and he had to put bleach in the well.
Wow.
So it's better off. And it's better.
Well, you know, the well waters, everybody's draining, stuff from the cow pond. The cow shit's draining down into the drinking water.
Right.
You'd be surprised. Without that vent over there, I wouldn't have been able to solder this. Easy peasy. You like that, right?
Yeah.
You like easy?
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, I do. Oh, you go shut all your faucets off.
Okay.
We'll hope for the best.
I'll shut these off first.
We'll shut all the faucets off and see what happens. Without that bleeding, we wouldn't have been able to do it. I end up putting that in for her. She flushed the toilets and everything upstairs, so this is a bypass. There you go, easy peasy.